Okay, for the figure 6, the top reason for customer frustration are long wait times by percentage of 66.7. Repeated problems 60% and unresolved issues 53.3%. Technical issue is 46.7 and the role staff 20% also contribute. This shows that the service speed and consistency play a major role in customer satisfaction. For figure 7, over half of respondents, 53.3%, feel neutral about handling angry customer, while 26.7% agreeing that they feel confident. And this suggests that while some are comfortable, or many still feel unsure and could benefit from non-support or training. And the next one is for figure 8. Most respondents use empathy by percentage of 79.7, and the next is the active listening 66.7. Calm upset customers. Some also offer quick solution 33.3%, or use positive language 26%. Few escalate to supervisors, showing that the frontline workers are more often to manage the situation on their own. Okay, for the figure 9, a majority, 73.3%, believe that their company provides enough training, while the 20% are unsure. This indicates that while many feel supported, there's still room for improvement in training consistency. And the next one is the figure 10. CRM system are the most helpful because of 40% of the respondent use that, and only for 6.7 rely on supervisor support, and 26.7 say that none of the tools are helpful. So this shows that a need for a better or more effective tools and support system for handling tough customer situation. Okay, for figure 11, a majority of respondents, 60%, that they believe that the immediate step should be to apologize to angry customer, while other approach include acknowledging their frustration publicly, 40% of that, or offering a private conversation via direct message, 33.3%. Some respondents prefer to provide a solution in the comments, so 26.7%, or escalate the issue to a higher authority. The other category may include additional suggestions for handling this situation, such as offering discounts or engaging with the customer in more personal manners. And the next one is the figure 12. Majority of the respondents, emotional intelligence training is seen as the most valuable valuable 73.3%, followed by improved communication skills 73.3%. Conflict resolution strategies are also deemed important, so by 40% of respondents. A smaller group, 26.7, is interested to advance system trainings or CRM, AI tools, and only 20% would prepare scenario-based training like role-playing situations. So for these findings, suggest that it's good. Equipping employees with emotional intelligence and communication skills should be prioritized in training programs. For the figure 13, Obviously, the active listening and empathy stand out as the most effective methods for de-escalating a customer conflict, with the 86.7 of respondents agreeing, offering immediate solution 53%, and maintaining a positive tone 53.3% are also seen as helpful. Okay. Apologizing for the inconvenience, 46.7%, is considered important, while involving a supervisor when necessary is viewed as effective by only 6.7 respondents. So this indicates that while the frontline employees believe that most of the conflicts can be resolved with the empathy and clear communication, there is less reliance on supervisor escalation. Okay, for our discussion and conclusion. So, first one is the study highlights the challenges of managing irate customer in multi-channel environment and emphasizes the need for a clear support framework. So, the research shows that the handling angry customer across various platforms such as phone, email, live chats, and many more is complex. Thus, it is a crucial business to develop a structured approach or a clear framework to deal the issue consistently and effectively. And the second one is the a consistent and structured approach helps agents provide faster and more effective resolution. When there's a well-defined procedure in place, agents know exactly how to react to different scenarios, which leads to a quicker problem resolutions. For this, consistency is not only improves efficiency but also contributes to a better customer experience overall. The next one, third bullet, equipping agents with emotional and communication skill leads to improve customers interaction and reduce escalation. By investing uh, by investing in trainings that enhance both emotional intelligence and effective communications, agents can handle conflict more smoothly. And because of that, the proactive approach minimize the misunderstanding and reduce the likelihood that issues will escalate to higher levels within the company. And the next one is the proposed framework can guide business in improving service quality, reducing stress on agents, and increasing customer satisfaction. So, the framework designed in the study serves as a roadmap for companies. It not only aims to boost the quality of a customer service but also helps alleviate the pressure on support agents, making their work environment less stressful. And it improves the customer service in terms of leads to higher customer satisfaction and loyalty. Lastly, the implementing AI tools can further enhance efficiency, personalization, and customer trust across all support channels. So, through AI tools are currently underutilized. Their implementation can streamline processes by providing quick, personal responses. This technology can reduce the human error and ensure consistency, and ultimately building greater trust among the customer across every communication channel. Okay, for recommendations, first bullet, allocate budget for training programs. So, to address the gaps in agents' preparedness revealed in the study, companies should invest in a regular training focus on soft skill, emotional intelligence, and handling difficult customers. Because of that, this will help to ensure agents are well equipped to manage irate situation professionally. So the next one is the implement a connected communication system. So integrating different support channels into a centralized system can reduce confusion and delays. This ensures that the smoother customer experience and allows agents to access previous interactions quickly, no matter which platform was used. Excuse me. Third one is the utilize AI-driven tools. Since AI tools were underutilized in your findings, business are encouraged to adapt them to improve responses speed, personalize interactions, and reduce manual workloads for agents. This leads to a faster issues resolution and greater customer satisfaction. Next is the conduct regular evaluation of a customer service effectiveness. So businesses should assess how well agents are performing and how customer perceives their service. This will allow for early detections for service issues, and it ensures the continuous improvement in support quality. Okay, for last bullet, address support agent mental health. So, constantly, when dealing with irate customer, it will be emotional taxing. So, providing the mental health support and wellness program for agents can improve their performance, reduce the burnout, and create a healthier work environment. Okay, for our questions, recitation questions. Firstly, is the why is emotional intelligence more effective than technical solution alone when handling irate customer across multi-channel support system? The second one is how can a well-designed framework improve both customer satisfaction and employee performance when dealing with angry customers? Thirdly, or lastly, which communication channel do you think is the most challenging for managing irate customer and why? So that's the question recitation or recitation question. So and that's will end our presentations. So thank you for watching our video. Bye bye.